Continuing like this perfect record. Currently, I think that's now 4-0 when you include the winners final set that we saw earlier against Bbatts. I kind of want to see Bbatts adjustments of how how Bonfire kind of plays this thing, and how they can finish up some stuff. And also, I want to see if they you were talking about earlier how they kind of are just very rushed down. And they decide to kind of change it up a little bit. And Bonfire kind of catches on to that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that for what it's worth, it looked like a lot of the problems that Bbatts was having with execution kind of ironed it out a little bit, so that's good. So I think we're in for. I feel like we're in for a good set right now.
Oh yeah, I maybe if it's a 3-0, it's a 3-0. If it's a close 3-0, I prefer, but I want to see it. Let's see, Bonfire comes back. Oh, it just gets away from the down smash too. Again, yeah, there's the roll again, just covering almost the entire stage, just rolling twice.
Yeah, I think that was supposed to be a wait for a spot dodge, that down smash right there, but just roll away instead.
Yeah. I feel we're gonna see Bonfire probably just opt for more rolls away because like I said, the first stage just covers a lot.
Yeah. I think the fact that we started here tells me that Bbatts definitely wants this round.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like that. That is literally as we both know, that's how Bbatts plays this thing. But I feel like Bonfire is also not afraid to scrap when she needs to. I know she's kind of somebody who likes to zone a little bit more. Yeah, obviously going for the platforms here and out, kind of fading in and out. Yeah, retreating, getting beetles and stuff like that. Yeah, there's full hopping around. Yeah, Bbatts trying to kind of shark her with up bearings, but Bonfire's not really having any of it.
Good follow up right there. Back airs, really find it. Okay, another nair. Some very back and forth game right now. Fair. Oh, I think wanted to wait for the Shy Guys.
Yeah, fortunately we gotta have collateral damage sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Randall coming out again. Nah, not gonna really? Not interfere.
Alright, this is one strong hit. Yep, it is. I was gonna say there's one strong hit away.
So is Bbatts though at the same time. Like a forward at the second I say it, I spoke into existence. So I get my own profit moment. So
yeah.
Now, but still pretty much close to even. Bonfire can continue to get some needles up while invincibility runs out. So yeah, like I said, just staying away. It's again Bbatts is just trying to rush down, but Bonfire is kind of just aware of that and trying to kind of weave her way around it. But no, Bbatts kind of more had a slight advantage, I feel like, for most of that.
Good weight on the spot dodge right there. Oh, this could be big. Oh no, couldn't get up punish in time. That is pretty unfortunate for Peach. Oftentimes, when you grab ledge, you don't necessarily have time to punish on stage. You have to go at a very specific timing. So when it's ambiguous whether or not there's a ledge or not, it could just be tough.
Yeah, it could be really hard.
Man, these aerials, but jumps right into that down smash.
That's needed that too.
That back air hits.
No Randall.
Yeah, no Randall to speak of.
Yeah, he's going in. Yeah, he's going in right now. So now he's gonna come out. Yeah, he's on the left. But yeah, but Bbatts rocking a pretty good amount of percent. Yeah, Bonfire just not gonna really doesn't have to commit too much. Kind of trying to find the right moment to strike. Yep, get some extra percent. I think a couple extra percent and a grab is pretty much all Bonfire really needs to look for here. There's a tilt. That's also good.
For that back air. Oh, no.
I was scared. I was like, no way she has these.
Yeah, no way she has these.
No way. She's playing too good so far.
Okay, holds down. Tries to look for a spot dodge or something. Billy wants to mix it up. Okay. But holds down on that back air. Oh, catches her coming in.
Oh, we got some trades.
These are some scrappy trades. Wow, that nair. Okay.
Oh, this could be huge. No, the trade, yeah, that one just was not the one spot you want to be in. Because it was just when I thought Billy was going to fight that one back, and just if he had 40 some odd less percent or more, that would have been that trade would not have been as bad as it was. But Bonfire will gladly take that. That's a huge game one. But going FD instead for this one, so you can take away the plats, which obviously that was a huge thing in game one, which is how much Bonfire used plats, because that was kind of her way to kind of just avoid Bbatts' sharking game and just trying to approach. Now you have to be more face on, and let's see what Bonfire's got for this one. Already kind of just being more scrappy just up front too.
Yeah, sees that Billy's just holding down and just goes for the grab instead. Wow, you're able to get two nairs, looking like Luigi.
Let's say just popping them up. It looks so quick, dude. They're both frame 3, I think.
God, it's so fast. Yes, frame 3.
I think it's frame 3. I remember I was talking about it with Seal back like a couple months ago. We were commentating a Conduit. I think it's frame 3 when he told me.
That's
Maybe later than 5.
Yeah, between 3 and 4.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Sheik
Sheik correct me. Sheik correct me.
Yeah, or don't. We make the rules now.
Yeah, let's say commentator narrative. We are known for just saying stuff people just believe.
True. We are the narrative makers.
Let's see, yeah, and we do have the Tri-State SoCal narrative for a reason. The guy's right next to me right now, so.
God.
That's been a week for you. Like I was reading all that. I know my Twitter's been on lock recently because of job stuff. I'm also like, yeah, that's been a crazy week.
Yeah. A lot of things happened. A lot of discussion was happening, and all I could think about was, man, I did this.
Yeah, look what I started. I mean, hey, we gotta get some high content out of it, though. So.
True.
That's the best part.
I'm money matching Tinder Master for $50. I think.
A Genesis.
Yeah.
That's so hype.
Yeah. I think. I'm pretty sure Salami and Frieza started doing a 1st to 5.
I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. I hope the crew battle happens, dude. That's gonna happen.
I don't know what's gonna happen there, but I'm much more interested in the locals.
Yeah,
to be honest,
that's fair.
I already talked about it, but like, it kind of went from like,
sad.
ST right there.
Yeah, he wanted it.
But it was at pretty high %, so like you can't be too bad about it.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing. When you SD at like 100 something, it's like it could have been like SD at 0, which I see that happen a couple times like today. I'm like, it's the worst. I think my last set on my first block at pools ended with an SD. I'm like, that's the worst way to end this block. I'm so sad.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, guys, and I'm like, all right, fine.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Tries to go for read with that up smash, but yeah, this is looking like. It's just looking like Bbatts is trying to like get some crazy callouts, but Bonfire is just dangling the carrot right in front.
Yeah.
Not letting it go. You know?
Yeah, it feels like she's just like, you know, it's just aware like I'm right here, but like I'm just gonna give you it's like a trap basically like we were talking about. So it's like
Oh, you gotta
yeah,
be quicker.
hey, I gotta be quicker, or like ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah.
Ooh, piece of candy.
It's just the classic. Chasing the shit that's on your head.
Yeah, or like or the road runner where they just run into a wall a lot, which can kind of feel like that when you're fighting a Sheik, or just or like any kind of like area. I can just like span that quick area like Puff. Also, can just like have that wall out. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, Sheik is like a road runner wall that also throws rocks at you.
Yeah, they just drop from the ceiling like immediately, like when the piano falls in some of those movie tunes or Warner Brothers and stuff.
Really cool. You can't even wait for too long. When they start throwing shit.
Multiverse type beat. That's why I just mentioned that. Like, yeah, makes sense now.
Ooh, tries to go for that call out.
Let's say, but still, Bbatts still a pretty low percent, and Bonfire is still like rocking like 75%. This could be like potentially a last stock. Bbatts could find a couple more exchanges, but
but the more trades that Bbatts takes, the rougher it's gonna become.
Happened in the first game, and it might be a similar story if he takes like another like 20% and gets the stock.
Ooh, okay, up air right there. I feel like.
Yeah, that would have killed him. That should.
Yeah, that down smash.
Yeah, Bonfire's too far. Oh wait, that was so smart.
Thing.
That was so smart.
But F throw, yeah, that's gonna be stock. Yeah.
No matter what the percent is, that I respect it, but like yeah, I think Bbatts is just primed for it.
Yeah, definitely you gotta be careful if you're throwing turnips.
Very similar situation to game 1 now, where it's last stock. Bbatts has decent percent. We saw how close Bbatts ran in game 1 on Yoshi's. No plats this time, so you're kind of forced to be more in like a direct scenario. Stay away from the down smash. Bonfire just space that might be forward air. Not still alive.
Not going to be it quite yet, but one more of those is definitely going to spell disaster.
Oh, the needles.
Oh, the needle snipe.
Yeah, but it's so hard to grab ledge against Peach like that. That was the part. It just has such a good like hitboxing priority.
Yeah, the carousel. But that fair's going to do it. Yeah. And bonfire10 up 2-0.
Okay, 2-0. New Hampshire on the verge of defending New England. Can they do it? I know, like historically, we know how good, as I was saying, Bonfire has been against Bbatts this year, and it goes right back to FD. I mean, definitely serving a lot better and just making Bonfire scrap more. But Bbatts is definitely starting to piece things together too. I feel like so you can't be too comfortable, but like Bonfire just continue to show like some really good habits in this.
Bonfire also rolled entirely across the stage,
which has been no strange to what she's been doing a lot through today. You know, I know we've seen our fair share of Dreffins. We commented them together too. I like how Dreffin can play like, kind of wacky sometimes. Bonfire is someone who isn't afraid to play by the basics sometimes. You know, we'll just roll around, it just works. Yeah. Or like we'll just like spot dodge and then do the classic down smash. And I'm like, yep, it just works sometimes. We just forget about that.
Yeah, I mean, like it's a movement option, and you know, it's not a great movement option, but if you're not ready for it, then like, you know, you get got.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, didn't get the nair on the other side. So.
Oh, that's so much. That's like a quick like 15% off those needles too, which is huge.
Yeah.
But still, Bbatts gonna take that one. So still trying to keep this so close, dude. Just staying away. Now I gotta see Bbatts. I mean, still like being aggressive when he can, but also I'm also seeing a little bit more of like fading back and pulling turns a little bit more too, which is good. I mean, also the stage is also giant to be fair, so kind of leaves that forwards more time for that.
Yeah, the thing is like, Bbatts pulls turnips, bonfire charges needles.
It's got a trade.
Yeah, I don't think it's a great trade. Wow, the pullback on the chain actually interrupted that punish. That was messed up.
Oh, that's it. That was,
cut the jump.
Oh, there's a turnip.
Turnip snipe.
Down smash.
Down smash. Yeah, it gets 2 hits, so good stuff from bonfire. But
And I guess it works out too.
yeah, misses up the recovery a little bit. But yeah, that was a really smart from bonfire to take the 2 hits so that they could get sent on the other side. Okay. Ooh, the jabs.
Ooh, and he was able to stay away from that too. Just get that down throw forward air off. Now you're in such a good spot potentially. Yeah, it gets the stock. Oh wow, I'm surprised that killed.
Yeah, that was very close to not killing.
Yeah, I'm like people should make it back from this, but no, and that's actually crucial because now you're pretty much in like it's just like now you're in a slight lead as a percent. So it's like bonfire just clawing her way back after like a very slight lead from Billy.
It's such a, it always baffles me like how wide the threat range is for Sheik with the problem of boost grab. Ooh, great up
Yeah,
smash right there.
like boost grab. I remember someone demonstrated to me at a local a long time ago how different it is. It's like yeah, you get to go across a pretty good amount of the stage with boost grab. It's so useful for stuff like especially against like characters like Puff too, or like in like matchups like Marcus, you're getting zoned out so much. It's just like so useful.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Is that a dead Peach? Yeah, it is.
That killed so early.
Yeah, 117 on FD. And he was like right next to the ceiling too, but still Billy can even this right up if he gets his shots here. But no, that's a free like 30%.
It's gonna be damaged, but that fair still not gonna do it quite yet.
Goes up the needles, doesn't get them. Okay, good spot dodge in the down smash.
Back throw, doesn't want to forward throw across the stage. Down smash, yeah, doesn't get hit with the 2. So
All right, another last stock game. And this one probably like the most even. I think the most even one it's been so far.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is really tough. Like, if she just refuses to approach, it's like, oh, I guess I just gotta deal with. She has a gun. Look at that boost grab.
Let's say that needle leading to the grab was so good, and that's the back
that
then it.
Float.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be a tough recovery.
Do or die. Oh,
Yeah,
the up air
no,
was so
couldn't
good, but didn't
find
lead
it.
to anything. You're like one good like either grab or like solid aerial away from getting the win. Can Bonfire do it, or will we see a game 4? Bbatts trying to find some kind of opening for some flow cancels.
Yeah, this is so hard. Oh, but
That's it.
just barely misses the punish on that full hop.
Bonfire
and
with a
Bonfire
6-1.
6-1.
Oh, 6-1. I forgot about that
Come
one
on, don't
game.
insult us.
Let's say, got a game. I'm so sorry.
Game.
Let's say my regional pride showed there for a second, but still, Bonfire 10. Showing it off, holding down the fort just when we thought, is Jersey going to walk in? Are they going to walk in after a drive like that and get the W?
Well, you see me
Yeah.
I guess anything's possible.
And in another universe, that would have been Yokai versus Bbatts in Grands from what
well,
Ben told me earlier. But
I would have gotten like 3rd.
That's fine.
I would have had to fight Bonfire eventually.
That's true. Unless like some insane bracket luck happened.
Yeah.
But, Bonfire was looking really good, and I'm hearing G-Town announce some stuff.
Yeah.
But, Bonfire 10, I'm trying to remember. I think she has won MM before, at least some big events. She nice one, Caleb. Yeah, she's victorious, of course.
Shoutouts.
Yeah, but I remember the show called Victorious, too.
I remember that show too.
Never watched it, but, I'm more of a
was-
Drake and Josh guy in that era.
It was silly.
Yeah.
It was very silly.
My sisters were more of like Zoe 101 fans, too, but I was definitely a Drake and Josh guy. Of course, this is before everything happened, of course.
Yeah, simpler
Yeah.
times.
Those were easier times back then. I would just come home from
Simpler
school and I'd see stuff about the Game Sphere, and I'm like, hell yeah. One of my friends had the Josh with the Game Sphere PF picture as like his Smashboards icon when I first joined it, so that's always good memories too.
Nice.
All right, so I think that's gonna be it. I'm not sure if we're gonna do an interview.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say I'm cool if we don't want it, and I know you guys probably have to bail.
Yeah,
you
I
guys
mean,
had a long
if
drive.
anything, I'll probably have to bail because
That's fine.
I'm sure Billy will want to
dip.
skedaddle.
Yeah, skedaddle.
I want to skedaddle.
It's like it's
late.
10:30, so it's
10:30.
like
we gotta.
forward.
If we're lucky, there's not a lot of traffic, and it's like a 3.5, 320 type beat.
That's
but,
not too bad.
I mean, if we're lucky.
Yeah, if we're lucky.
If we get screwed, there was like 3 accidents. messed up.
No.
It was so messed up. I don't even know how that happened.
That's it.
What's up?
Yeah, he has to go, so
Yeah, I mean,
they got to drive
I'm sure
home.
Billy wants to go. So.
Yeah. All right, but Yokai, we did it in person.
We did it.
We did it in person finally. I'm happy we actually got to do it.
Hopefully not the last.
Oh, yeah, I think it won't be the last. Whether
Yeah.
it's at a maybe Collision will do it too. You never know. Or if I might try to go to a nightclub next year. That's what I should also try and do.
Oh hell
these
yeah,
days.
absolutely.
I'll let you guys know though. But Yokai,
Right.
anything to plug before you head out? Make the long commute.
I mean, Yokai knows my Twitter's kind of fire, honestly. I guess.
If you want SoCal tries to be, follow this guy. So.
No. Well, only if it's only if you know the deep cuts. Those are the only things I care about.
That's fair. If you also want some other just like good general tweets and hopefully doesn't yell about Sheik tonight, check him out there.
No, I just said you
Yeah.
guys were my ops because you seeded me versus 3 Sheiks.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, that's our TO, we are also a Sheik country, so that's what happens. But hey,
I can't escape. All right.
you
whatever.
can't escape. East Coast is full of Sheiks, TLDR. But thank you.
All right. Thank you, Stel.
First time, hopefully won't be the last. Well, maybe the last time in New England for what he told me earlier. But, you know, that's how it is.
Well, we'll see.
All right. But,
All right. Thanks, man.
peace. Thank you. Catch you around. Worst case, I'll see you at Genesis. Yes, sir. Red Man. Are we going to get the little... Is he Jack Golden? Not the person who won? All right, chat. Get your questions ready for Tori. Because I feel like this might go one of two ways. It'll be very, very short and very funny. Or actually might get into a conversation. It's probably going to be the former. We're waiting. I'm cool if we don't do one, though, either. Pause champ. Pause champ. Can they see me? I have no idea they can see me. Oh, wait, they can't see me. Why is the camera so high up? Also, the camera is... Oh, I'm going to fix that. Can they hear me that well? Hi, Tori. You did it. Congratulations. So, let me get the headset on. Oh, we can't see chat. I was going to see if... I'll pull up chat on my phone in case you have any questions. But, Tori, congratulations. You've won. Yes. How are you feeling after that? Is that like your 4th or 5th win on Bbatts, too, for the year, I feel like?
I think it's the 4th.
Yeah, but
I don't know if it's on the year, because I think it was... I have 3 wins on it previously. I don't know if it was...
Because I know my first memory, I know you played him at GamerCon. That's my first memory, and you won that one. Do you think that was also...
And then I played him at the VIP sub-bracket at Summit.
Oh my god, you were that too?
Yeah.
That was the one from... that was the spring one, I'm pretty sure.
The one that everyone got COVID.
Yeah, the Curse Summit. The Curse Summit. Yeah, that one.
Canceled halfway through.
Yeah, that one. That was... I felt so bad for that summit.
Then,
It's such a good...
I forget when I played him again.
I don't know, but it was today too. And yeah, the perfect record continues. I mean, I was talking about it though. I think Chad also mentioned it pretty well. Is that my thing when I watch you against Floyd is that you just know them super well because, like, you know, your doubles partner is a Peach player, Artie, and I think I made a point. I think Artie plays very similar to Bbatts in some ways. You know, it can be kind of rushed down and tactical, but I know you at least a little bit.
Yeah.
But like, you know, Bbatts is also very rushed down.
What defines Bbatts to me from all the Peaches I've played is the thing he does where he gets ledge when you're recovering, and he kind of floats out and bears in a very consistently good way, where it's you think you can beat it and get to ledge first, and you can't. He just gets back to ledge. And yeah, he's like really good with that. That's what I think when I think of Bbatts.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, my bracket had 0 foxes, and that's what happened.
Yeah, you didn't have Cup. Did you have Falcos?
I had 1 Falco for round 1. It was Yifu.
Okay.
So it's like no offense to Yifu.
But it's not like a Shmeli deep in bracket, which, you know, Shmeli was playing really good today.
So it was Yifu into 2 Marts, into an Ices, into Peach twice.
Yeah, and then you had Trail again. I know, like, I know you and Trail. Usually, I think Trail and you is usually you favorite. But I know
I'm slightly favored, but also we have Trail and I have had like 3 sets where I've won purely from Nana doing stupid shit.
Yeah, I heard about that too. I was playing
in the first game. Yeah,
I was playing during it, but I heard about it. I'm like, what the hell just happened? I'm like, oh, Nana's being stupid. I'm like, oh, classic.
She didn't really. That wasn't. That was more the stage because it was a platform rising up, keeping her away from the handoff. On FOD.
Yeah, but they had to be found. Yeah,
so,
because
it was that.
I'd be so mad if I was Trail. I'd be so upset. Um,
And it was game 1, so like he might have been tilted after that. But yeah.
That makes sense. I guess like what's another thing I wanted to mention. It's just like the differences are already there. I don't remember. Have you won a Mass Madness before? I feel like you.
I don't think so.
I'd say either you've
No.
at least won one, or like you at least
Because
got
like
top 3.
Calvar typically comes. There's
Yeah.
like usually spacies from the region that stop me.
Exactly. Like you might run into like someone like
Yeah.
when like a PR at Fox would be here, like when like Slox and Ricky were showing up.
Yeah.
And they were pulling
this
up.
is definitely the highest I've been seated at a Mass Madness,
Yeah, 2.
regardless.
I think
Second,
2, yeah,
Yeah,
'cause,
from
like-
Bbatts. So.
Because I know like Bbatts first, you 2. I know Unsure was 4th, and I think Shmeli 5th, and then
And Trail
third
was
would have been
third.
Trail would have been
Trail.
3rd. Yeah. So definitely like a very like more unique kind of day I felt like, but I think one that
Yeah.
pretty according to I know like, Unsure pretty much had a rougher bracket. I feel like 'cause I know Golden beat. I think did Golden beat him or somebody else beat him?
Unsure?
Unsure, yeah.
I forget who beat Unsure.
I think Cup lost to Golden. That's what it was.
Right,
That's,
right,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
why Golden played Bbatts.
That side of the bracket was all the fast fallers. It was Golden,
So you-
Unsure, and Cup, and Shmeli.
The only thing you're missing was a Puff, I feel like.
What?
But the only thing you're missing in your bracket was a Puff, I feel like. But I think Sai might have been on your side, but he
Sai
lost.
was on the other side also.
Okay, yeah, but you didn't play
And
him,
he
so
lost before he even got to.
valid. That's valid.
Yeah,
What else do you want to say? What was else I gonna ask? I already asked about that. What was it gonna be? I already talked about Trail a little bit. I guess like going in, it's kind of like when you're like getting understanding of like during like some of the gameplay. Did you like feel like Bbatts was kind of like going off pressure a lot like that, or like do you feel like he was changing up his style during like set 1 and set 2 of Grands? Because he's a very rushed number. I feel like in like the later half of the second set, you just have to kind of at least like mix it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I think I was just camping a lot, and he
Yeah.
got like a little frustrated towards the end.
That's fair.
And I like started needling more. I think in the first set when we went to FD, like FD should be all about angled needles because there's no platforms.
You can't do anything.
You can do it. Well, yeah.
Well,
it's
you
like,
get
you
the
can
full
control
hop.
space so easily.
Yeah, because you have to like
the
full
only
hop
answer
needle.
is going under her, and it's like even when Peach is under you, it's not the worst thing. You come down with a fastball nair and it trades most of the time. So yeah, I think just doing that more because the first set I just didn't do it much, and then he got like kind of. I mean, my perspective and my intent is to frustrate someone so that they approach.
Yes,
So
I think that happens
I
like in
felt
most
that's what
sets.
happened.
Because like I feel like because you can kind of like mix up where you're not really a scrapper. You kind of like more so like you go to Plats, Needle,
Yeah,
yada yada yada, rinse and repeat,
Yeah,
FG,
just
same
camp.
deal. It's like you make them come to you because like I feel like Sheik is not like the most. She can be scrappy, but I feel like in a matchup like Peach, it can kind of go either way. I feel like Peach is usually the one approaching you because she doesn't have
Yeah.
as much range compared to you.
Once you get together, it's pretty scrappy from both
Yeah,
of you.
exactly.
But Sheik has the range, so you can just choose to not.
Yeah, you just choose like I'm just gonna wait for you, and that's typically how you play how
Yeah.
you play things. It's kind of like that just makes sense
And
too.
I think the answer is just pull turnips till you get a stitch. Like
Which didn't really happen. I
he
didn't see
pull
one.
turnips a lot.
Yeah, it was still like the set 2, like
yeah, there
late
was a
set
dot
2.
eyes in there somewhere.
Yeah, so the dream turnip as I call it.
Yeah,
So
the dream turnip.
yeah, because it's the dot eyes and the smiley face. That's the dream
That's
turnip.
dream.
Yeah, dream because he has the mask.
Oh,
yeah,
dream,
he's
that's-
got the
yeah.
mask and you get the dot eyes. Yeah, that's what I always call it. And I guess like that's really all I had to ask really about like the difference in play. I guess as the year kind of wraps up, you have anything else like coming up? Any big terms? You're not doing like Redemption. No, that's done now. Yeah, nothing else really into the year. Not
Yeah,
till next year,
I
right?
think next is like Genesis.
Yeah, the Spartan. If you're doing that next month for New England.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that I know we haven't tied that up a lot, but for
Yeah.
those wondering what our next event is here in region, we're doing a New England Melee Spartan, where it's like pretty much how it works is you have to either been PR since 2016, or have won an Arcadian to enter it. So we have like I think it's like 30 some odd people are in it right now. I know I'll be here, Stock's gonna be here for like casting and all that stuff. I know we have like Shmeli, I know Meep who won the last Arcadian's gonna be there too. So we have a lot of people who are gonna kind of come through it. I know there's a whole start page for it as well.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it's gonna be fun. And Genesis like right after that too.
Yeah, so that into Genesis, and then the
What's-
New Jersey or New York tournament. I forget what.
Collision. That's in
Collision,
March.
Collision,
And then I
yeah.
think there's something announced in February. No, because they had to cancel some stuff because Panda happened, and then all the Smash World Tour stuff got canceled. They announced something else for February. I don't think it was like anything massive, but I know Collision's in March, and then we'll figure out the spring as we kind of go along too. And GamerCon will happen. That's for the near future. But I mean, hey, New Hampshire again holding the fort down.
Yeah.
And I think I was saying that too because like
trying to stop New York and New
yeah,
Jersey.
that's I was talking about like the whole SoCal. Jersey beef, and like maybe we could throw in or SoCal Tri-State beef.
Yeah, I think it should just be like Northeast in general. 'cause
Northeast.
Then you include like Calvar. And
Us.
It's like,
Yeah, like people like
we
you
don't
know.
go that deep to be honest, but.
But like
I mean,
we got the names here. Calvar's beating people
we
from
got
SoCal like Lucky.
Wex, who's like almost beaten Bbatts and.
That's true, and I arguably should have won from what like Bbatts was saying off stream earlier. He was like, "Yeah, he should have won that set." I don't know what happened. I didn't. I only saw like game 4 and 5. I was outside when it was happening, but I heard the stories of what happened. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? So, but also Yoshi Peach is wild. I need to like watch more sets like that. So I've had to commentate so many Yoshi sets this year, both Gwex and Amsa sets. So which can be crazy. Anything to shout out before you go? Because I got nothing really else.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter, bonfire10,
Mm-hmm.
and read or watch One Piece.
Oh my god, how far in are you?
I'm caught up.
Oh, you're caught up. Let's say.
This is Nami tattoo.
Oh, that's wicked nice.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that. I have a friend who's really into One Piece too, and I'm like, should I commit to One Piece? I know it's really long. Maybe I should probably do it in a month. And I'm like, all right,
You
I'll
can
see
do
about
it,
that. Yeah.
I mean, especially if you're reading it, it's like paced right better.
Pace, yeah. But whenever I read manga, I usually like read like at least like 200 pages a night. I've been reading through Sailor Moon for the past little months. I read like a book like in 2 nights, so I'm like, that was easy.
Yeah.
So it's not that bad. But chat, I think chat. Unless anything else to ask, I'm just seeing Calvar just post about stuff in chat. And then I think we're going to sign off. So thank you all much for watching Mass Madness today. It was a great time. Shout out to Tricep for pulling through, Jersey for pulling up, having a good time. Bonfire, congrats again for winning.
Thank you.
Great stuff. And then, yeah, we'll see you all for the New England Spartan next month and any other GU events that happen, whether it's like the GU Melee Week or Melee and PM Weekly. I think it's just PM now. And then also, I know they'll do an Ultimate Weekly as well. But we're going to sign off. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for hanging out today, everybody. And again, catch you next time.
Bye.